Okay, so Sam?
Sam would like to say a few words. Here you go.
Good job. Good job. Come on, I know you're tired now. Let's go.
So, excuse me if I'm not too good at this. I just wanted to share what keeps running through my mind. I'll try to get through it. I just wanted to ask everybody in the crowd to think about if you've ever reached that moment in your life where you wanted to end your journey. I'm sure there are many of us in the crowd who've reached that point. And what keeps running through my head is to have a child with those same thoughts, that same despair, that same wanting to end your journey. Because that's what it's really about. And it's completely unnecessary that we have children that are there. I'm the mother of 6, and for me, that is what I keep thinking about, is my children reaching that point, and how much that must hurt. And how sad that is for us as a world, that we have children dealing with that, and it's completely and totally unnecessary. Hang on.
Thank you, Sam. So we have Sean. Come on up, Sean. He wants to do a song. Do you want to give us an intro into the song that you want to do here? Just push in this side right there. There you go.
Well, here, 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 well, here. We are the people, we are the nation, we are the people of this land. We are here, we are here, we are here, we are here. We are the people, we are the nation, we are the people for our youth. We are here, we are here, we are here, we are here.
We have Loretta. Come on up, Loretta, and share what you need to share.
So for the past couple years, I've been doing a tobacco seed giveaway. So this is not the tobacco that you would smoke as cigarettes. This is Rustica strain tobacco that you would plant in the ground and really get the kind of like what Crystalline Krebs was speaking about with getting back in touch with the land and really just embracing the spirit of that tobacco. So if anybody would like seedlings in probably about a month, I have contact information. Or if you want and you can grow it from seed, I have seeds that I could give you right away. I don't have them on me, but I have contact information. So again, this isn't the tobacco to cigarettes. This is Rustica tobacco, indigenous medicine, Pashpiki. So if you are interested in tobacco medicine and want to learn about that process of healing, I give it away. So get in contact with me. Thank you. Be good.
Okay. Does anybody else want to come up, do a song or drum? Maybe I'll do one until people want to come up again. You want to hold it? I think we have a lady who wants to drum too.
Check this out. Check this out. Watch. It's got to be good though, eh?
So
Has to be
these are
good.
for my peeps upstairs who I love. I love their bravery, their courage, what they give to this community. Thank you so much for everything that you do. I love you guys. So I'm going to do Buffalo Medicine. I know that we did it the other night when I was up there. So this one's for you again. Kathy, here we go. It's called Buffalo Medicine. You can follow the words and the verses. Buffalo medicine calling. Buffalo medicine calling. Buffalo medicine calling. Buffalo medicine calling. Way ya hey ya hey ya, way ya hey ya hey ya, way ya hey ya hey ya, woo, way ya hey ya hey ya, way ya hey ya hey ya, way ya hey ya hey ya, Buffalo medicine calling. Buffalo medicine calling. Buffalo medicine calling. Buffalo medicine calling. Way ya hey ya hey ya, way ya hey ya hey ya, way ya hey ya hey ya, woo, way ya hey ya hey ya, way ya hey ya hey ya, way ya hey ya hey ya, Buffalo medicine calling. Buffalo medicine calling. Buffalo medicine calling. Buffalo medicine calling. Way ya hey ya hey ya, way ya hey ya hey ya, way ya hey ya hey ya, woo, way ya hey ya hey ya, way ya hey ya hey ya, way ya hey ya hey ya, Buffalo medicine calling. Buffalo medicine calling. Buffalo medicine calling. Buffalo medicine calling. Way ya hey ya hey ya, way ya hey ya hey ya, way ya hey ya hey ya, woo, way ya hey ya hey ya, way ya hey ya hey ya, way ya hey ya hey ya,
I heard an echo from the 8th floor. I heard an echo. They were playing it.
Does anybody else want to join us? We have a couple drummers here. Do you want to do a song? Or whatever one you like. Just pick it. So the Permanent Women's Lawyers. I'll join you. You lead it and I'll follow. So what's your name? Come on up. No, you go ahead. Come on up. Introduce yourself in a song and I'll you want to help back up drum? No, I do this.
Ani Bojo, Alicia Binkanu, Indigenous Cause, Singing in Dohem, Chippewas of Georgina Island, First Nation, Ninjabat, Toronto, Ontario, Ninda. Earlier we sang the Women's Warrior song, and I actually wanted to just give a little bit of context behind that song and bring it together to you all again. So the Women's Warrior song comes from a lady named Martina Pierre. She's from the Lillooet Nation in the interior of British Columbia. And this song was originally intended to be sung as a healing song with their people. And this song has really taken off, and now you'll hear it sung at rallies and protests across Turtle Island. And even down into New Mexico, it's been heard sung there. And just the words I wanted to just share. Sometimes our songs take change as they're passed on across Turtle Island. And the original way this song was sung that Martina here had sang it was, Yahio, Yahio. And sometimes here in Ontario, it's been changed to Akio, Akio. And someone told me, oh, because Aki means earth in Anishinaabemowin. I thought that was really beautiful. So I just encourage anyone to sing that song the way it is meant to them. But I like to sing it the way that Martina Pira brought it to us. And the way it's been sung over the years is that in the fourth round of this song, everybody puts that one fist up. I tried to do that earlier, and we had everyone with their arms up. So when you hear that fourth round come up, if everybody could put their fist up in the sky, that would be wonderful. Chimigwech for listening. Oh, and also maybe I should just share that I'm also here standing in solidarity with the children, youth, families, and community of Attawapiskat. And I know suicide has really plagued a lot of our communities across Turtle Island. My mother is one of those victims of suicide as well. And so I just, that's all I'm going to say about that. It's just an issue that's very close to my heart. It is an epidemic. And I'm really grateful that everybody is here today standing in solidarity to support each other and to support the children, youth, and families of Attawapiskat. Chimigwech. If there's any other drummers that would like to come up and share this with us, that would be wonderful.
Which one are you doing?
What are you doing here, girl? I gotta make sure I know it. You'll learn it. I'll learn after this.
healing song, and then we're gonna wrap things up. Oh yeah. Okay, you lead it. It's difficult.
You good?
We
so scared.
You're losing our hours. Good work.
You too. Thank you. You need it? Okay. I think we're gonna keep drumming a little bit here. Okay.
Great idea. Ojibwe.
I think it's starting to rain. People want help just getting things organized.
The winds of change. The winds of change.
Ahab, now the winds are shifting.
Did you say Ahab?
No.
I thought you said Ahab.
No, I didn't.
Like lovely timbers. Yar. Yar. Gary. Gary. Gary, were you pumped or what? Yo, 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 yo.
No way.
For sure, right?
If anyone can help before the rain comes, I need help with the sign.
Do you want me to say that louder? What did you just say, Sarah?
About needing help with the signs because of the rain.
So everybody, the rain is about to come. We really appreciate some help with the signs, just getting everything covered, stay dry. Thank you so much for showing up. We appreciate your help and your continued support. Glitch.
Which?
Son. Yar. Oh, how did I know you were going to say that? Excuse me.
Oh, yeah.
Sean, can you give me a hand? I need to put it on.
I finished a year.
Thank you. Excuse me.
And there's supposed to be rain coming and obviously wind. So if you could help by bringing all of the supplies that we have spread out all over the place into this sort of central area, then we can start covering it. That would be really helpful. And we're gonna put all of the posters in garbage bags so that they don't get wet. And if you have any questions, please just come to me. We have more garbage bags. Oh, wait.
Have a good night, everybody.
Is there any more clipboards with names on them? We're circulating.
Love, love. The cops were useless, absolutely useless. They didn't even care to direct traffic. Useless Toronto police, as usual.
Yes, brother. Fuck yeah.
Do more, right?
Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt. Yo, Gary, if y'all are out of there, buddy.
You have a highway 92.
Yeah. The gold mines are fucking so horrible. They're so horrible.
Don't I know it?
I
Let me know when this is taking place.
It's the 26th. Next Tuesday. Not tomorrow, but the Tuesday after.
So we gotta make a party tour here. We gotta start shutting some of these things down. But we also have to go to a place like Apr18 and give them the spirit, right?
Yeah.
Right? We gotta do both.
No doubt.
I think
We gotta do everything all the time, right?
Yeah.
Full on.
I think that this isn't for the camera. But this is
Well,
we have the spirit.
No doubt. People should get out the house.
there he is.
Doing shit in the cities.
I want you to talk about the beers.
Because this is the new culture of Canada.
I mean, it's an ongoing thing, right? It's not new. It's thousands of years old, right? So,
I don't disagree, but
but there's some shifts. There's some cultural shifts
and there's
happening.
new aspects to it, right?
For sure.
I agree with you. I like this conversation because that's how we're all going to make mistakes and we can only grow and make it better, right?
Yo, come to this.
When is this?
Next Tuesday. Not tomorrow.
There he is.
What's up?
Talk about what De Beers making billions in Attawapiskat while the people living there. Talk about
So De Beers
the
is like
diamond mining,
Beers-
blood diamonds.
I mean, De Beers is like the diamond monopoly, right? They have a monopoly on pretty much all diamond mining in the world. I mean, there's some other stuff, but they've really got it on lock. And they're extracting billions of dollars worth of diamonds out of out of the territory, out of Wapaskat's like traditional territory, and they're not really giving anything back. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're giving like the toxic sludge back. They're giving the environmental waste back, right? So what they're doing is pure exploitation, and they're not even giving anything back to the taxes, right? They pay like something like 75 cents for every like $1 million that they extract. I forget the exact figure, but it's something as ridiculous as that. And they need to be stopped. They need to be held to account. You know what I'm saying? Like, why doesn't like Attawapiskat like take that shit over and decide whether they even want that? But if they do, like they should be benefiting from that too, right? Like all of these resource extraction companies that are out there like pillaging
indigenous lands here and abroad, like all over the world. Canadian mining companies are implicated in all kinds of abuses all over the world, and you know, the communities whose mineral resources are being taken out from under them, they need to either have consent over that shit. Well, no matter what, they need to have consent over that shit. But if they consent to having some of these things happening there, they should be done in a way that isn't like destroying their livelihoods. It should be done in a way where like it's you know, mutually beneficial. But like for diamonds, we don't really need diamonds for anything. We don't need gold for anything either. There's no social value to it. So, you know, these things need to be shut down. In my view, like they need to be shut down for the sake of the, you know, common good. We don't need to be mining gold. There's no purpose for it.
Now, just explain the process of extracting the diamonds from Atawapiskat, what De Beers does.
See, I'm not the biggest expert on diamond mining. I know a lot
it's
about
open pit.
I know a lot about gold mining, so I would have to do some research on the actual process that the mining is.
Sakura said it's open pit mining.
Well, if she would know. So if she said that, then that's probably legit. I mean, most gold mining nowadays is open pit. A lot of mining is open pit these days. It's a more like a wholesale way of doing things. You know, just blow everything up and then extract. You know, take the trace amounts of minerals through leaching, through you know, like
nasty
cyanide solutions and stuff like
mercury.
that. Yeah, it's like a big industrial way of doing it. It's not like the old way of like, you know, digging into a mine shaft and like going after little veins of gold or whatever you're looking for, right? So
yeah,
it's a lot more destructive, these open pit mines. I don't know exactly how it's done in Atawapiskat. I do know it has environmental impacts on the community that have been documented, and I do know that it is like a very glaring example of injustice and exploitation in the world, where you have one of the poorest communities, indigenous communities in this country, literally within an hour's drive of this extremely profitable diamond mine from a multinational corporation that's set up on the traditional land of that community, taking that wealth out from under that community and giving nothing back, if not like maybe tiny little scraps, but probably nothing.
Pennies.
So yeah,
the Ontario government gets more.
The Ontario government gets pennies. So what is that? Atawapiskat? Probably like fractions of pennies, right?
Yeah. Now, you talk about what you're doing there. Protest Barrick.
Yeah, so Barrick Gold is the biggest gold mining company in the world. They have one meeting
head office here in Toronto.
Their head office is on Bay Street. They're implicated in killings, in all kinds of environmental destruction, and colonialism. You know, they are the new face of colonialism a lot. When they go into communities and they start taking and they start, you know, militarizing the community and forcing people out of their communities and pushing people. You know, they've been involved in a lot of displacement. Papua New Guinea, Tanzania, they're down in Argentina, they're down in Peru, they're down in the U.S. The Western Shoshone people have been screwed over by them in the U.S. In Australia, there's a lot of Aboriginal resistance to some of their mining over there. So yeah, they're fucking over Native communities and African communities all over the world, and they need to be stopped. So there's going to be a demonstration. It's the 10th year in a row. Every year we show up to their annual general meeting. We have people go inside the meeting and you know, and tell them about these abuses and kind of like bring some dissent to the inside of these meetings. And we have big protests outside with music, with art, with you know, with chanting, with drumming, and just you know, just trying to like bring some attention to this company, because you know, a lot of people don't know that Canada is basically like the home base to the extractive industry, right? Like most mining companies are based here, and they're screwing over the whole world, right? People know about the U.S. and the militarization and imperialism, the more like war wing of the empire. But Canada's definitely the mining wing, the extraction wing of the empire. You know, like the mining companies are based here, and they do a lot of harm in this world. And we need to hold them account that they live in the city, right? We live in the city, they live here. We got to talk to our neighbors, you know.
So the date, the time, and where for this annual
11 a.m. Tuesday, April 26th, right out front of the Toronto Metro Convention Center, downtown on Front Street, right by Union Station there.
Well, if I'm not still here occupying, I will definitely come and live stream.
Awesome.
Can I have one of those?
Yeah, for sure. Here, take a couple.
Nice. Thank you, bro.
Thanks, man.
There he
Keep up the
is. There he is. Tester Logic.
Peace, peace, peace.
How you feeling, bro?
Good.
In your life to the world, what do you want to say to the world about this?
I do. Good night. The winds of change are coming. And they're coming very fast.
Spiritual worlds. Thank you, Sean. Occupy! Look at this community, folks.
What are we trying to do today?
Hey, wait, no, I gotta ask that. Wait a minute, wait. Hey, Binky, what are we doing today?
Trying to take over the world.
Are we having fun yet?
Well, we're just reconvening. We'll see what's going on. We're really trying to get I'm all for like bigger
Nice t-shirt.
I want you to meet the Major. Give him some respect. Major Reed. You will always address him as Major. Sergeant Major, right? You will always address him as Sergeant Major. Thank you. Gift side. You guys fucking careful with the wind stop. Helping with our job. Really hard.
I got you. Not a negative interaction. You said it was
Yo, we're live. We're live to the world. We're live. We're live to the world.
Hey, Gary. No, man.
Oh, you
How are you, man?
I love that.
That's her sister. That's her sister's like, you don't smell bad, you know? Hey, Rise. How many did you bring down?
You know what? I want you guys to
We're live. We're live.
I want you guys to take one on here. You want me to put up here? Take one there. Yeah.
Look.
Kathy, give me that stone.
The sergeant major said he'll let us back in. He's the boss. He's the boss.
We need him. Harry has...
You want to make copies of this one here?
Excuse me. Sleep tape.
Kathy, tell Gina I said hi.
Now it.
And save me my t-shirt.
Oh my God, you're so nice and cool. I'm too cold. We have no air conditioning, no air, no nothing.
Got fuck all, man.
That's inside
And the
here?
Grand
We're not
Chief.
near a window?
Where is the Grand Chief?
The Grand Chief is upstairs, man.
Really?
I know, eh? I planned it all 3 years ago. That's right.
To do a couple more sits.
Sure. So, everybody.
I could.
Yeah, you can.
I know you don't take Gary. I'm so glad you stuck around, man. We need you down here, man. But don't let... You're on that, man.
I'll make you a reggae playlist.
Yeah, man. Sizzla Kalonji.
Are you pumped or what?
A little bit.
What do you want to say to the world?
I just want to say to the world that we're holding it strong, we're exerting our sovereignty, and, you know, we know that the colonial powers think that they have power over us. But the Ganawida is the true peacemaker on this territory, and we're guided by his words of wisdom through our great law and implementing the Gushwenta, which is the two-row wampum. And I can't say this as much. I mean, we only plan to be here for a couple hours, and look at this, we don't have the police telling us what to do. We excluded the police. We are working with the security, and we are now fully exerting our sovereignty as Haudenosaunee and Ongwe nations. There was a security guard who came up yesterday, and he tried to tell me what he thought I was going to do on my own territory, and when I started telling him that I didn't agree with his demands, he just walked away. So you know what, man? We have a lot of support. We have a lot of people, and if the captain has any interest in this movement, he'll get in touch with Occupy INAC Winnipeg and Occupy INAC Vancouver, because they want to know how to live stream in Vancouver.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, and Kenora and Calgary.
And also, I put out the message to all nations to occupy either their band offices, their INAC offices, anything that makes a further change, man. We did not plan to shut INAC down across the sea or the country, across the Turtle Island. And I just want to say this for the black people, okay? Because they have fulfilled their obligation on the medicine wheel, but they should not just see that the Black Lives Matter was a Toronto thing, that they should also share in the glory, even though that we, the indigenous people on the nation to nation, we're doing all the work, but without their support, without them too, we never would have shut fucking INAC across Turtle Island. So the victory just isn't ours, it's part of theirs. And I really love these t-shirts. But it should have been indigenous and then black. But you know what? The gift is a gift, and I don't look no gift horse in the mouth, man.
Save me my double extra large.
And so when someone does something that you feel is impressive, he's like, thank you so much. Oh, it's like you don't forget that. Really? Because when I look at the pictures, I look like I gained 50 pounds.
Kathy, what do you want to say to the world?
Get us the fuck out of here. Justin Trudeau, you need to do your job. So get up there, get your ass up there, help these people. We need to build communities. Communities need to build communities. So when you see these places, then get up there and help build these houses for the people, help build community centers. We have someone right now in the works. We're going to be making a skate park for them. So, you know, like, if the government ain't going to fucking do it, then we're going to fucking do it, because we're the people, and we want to make sure our people don't suffer anymore.
So the INAC office, Vancouver's been taken, Kenora's been taken.
Yep, we just had a conference call with them.
Nice. Calgary's been taken.
Yeah. What do you want to say?
I know that's on the Ottawa plan. I have some family from India, some family from... Nice. All over mixed. Look at that. I'm exerting my sovereignty one more time.
Yes.
Hey, you want to thank our sponsor? This Occupy INAC is sponsored by...
This is INAC is sponsored by the Haudenosaunee cigarettes.
Oh,
That's
natural.
made of
Mohawk.
made on the traditional Mohawk territory.
The Carolina.
Aquasasne.
Oka.
Well, we just say Aquasasne.
I say Oka.
That's because you're white.
Sorry. Oh!
And I want to. It's like and you know I don't fault the captain for that, because in Hogansville it's just a road and the white people call it Hogansville, but the real name is Aquasasne.
Oka.
Well, I'm glad you guys are freezing out here and not me.
It's not too bad.
No fuck. Where's the other onk, man? Well, you're gonna have to get me an onk for sure, man. Solidarity.
An onk.
That they claim that's the symbol of eternal life.
It is.
And it predates the so-called Christian cross by 5,000 years.
Egyptian?
Before it was called Egypt, it was called Kemet. Before it was called Kemet, it was called Kush. Before it was called Kush, it was called Tamaray, the land of blacks.
Land or something.
Yeah, the land of blacks. Because the original people who inhabited that land was blacks. Yeah, so, yeah. But you said it's Kemet. Thank you.
Yar.
Representing, yes.
That's a sick shirt too, by the way.
That represents, you know. Oh, look at the bag, look at the bag.
Oh, the bag is sick too. The pattern, that's deadly. Oh, and the material is sick too. It's killer still.
Just want to get out of the wind, the mic. Yeah, there we go.
Yes.
What do you guys want to say? What's going on? Black Lives Matter, Toronto. What do you want to say?
You know,
Happy to be here. Happy to be
here,
solidarity with our brothers, you know what I mean? And sisters.
You know, I mean, injustice, regardless. So we're here. So people who's against injustice should be here. So we calling everybody, the freedom fighters, Black Panthers. You know, we calling like all fighters against injustice. So where y'all at? We're here. Yeah, we at though. So we here. So we here representing. You know.
There's gonna come a time where you can't ignore it no longer, and then it might be too late, or it might just be the right time. But you better play it safe, and and then get on the side early.
Tell everybody, the world, your name.
My name is Gasai.
Well, my name is Snefil Senahotep, also known as Bashir. Wolf. I'm Wolf.
And
World
for
peace
some
for all,
reason,
baby.
sorry?
World peace for all.
Nice.
World peace for everybody. World equality everywhere. From Toronto to out of Wapaska to everywhere. World equality, you know?
Yeah.
No poverty.
Yep.
I also like to say, free Dr. Malachi is the yoke. Free Dr. Malachi is the yoke.
Shout out.
Shout outs. Oh man, I can't think of that.
The poet is speechless. Wow.
I can't think of that.
I call him the poet.
The poet. I mean, I dabble here and there. You know what I mean? Just a little bit. You know?
Oh, the move.
Yeah.
You want a peppermint tea?
What do you have to say to the camera?
Oh, I'm doing it now. I'm behind the camera. That was the first time I spoke at a rally.
Oh yeah?
Because it hit me. They've created in 6 days a mini Attawapiskat. That's a microcosm of what's going on in Attawapiskat and other places, right?
It's a village. Welcoming, warming village.
Toxic colonialism,
But I mean, look what we built out of it, you know? I mean,
community.
it's a beautiful struggle.
I need someone to help me. Could you take this pole and put it on the tape on
Yeah, I'll try.
Yeah. We have teachings that you leave the place better than when you found it, so let's do that.
I don't know if this will really, I don't know if we'll get it off now. I'll do something else.
If you could maybe tuck it underneath the, like the opening and some of those tuck it under, maybe it would come off.
I don't know more.
Thank you so much for your help. I wish I had a step to go on.
I'd give you my back, but
You're busy doing other things.
Yar. So you guys were watching a live stream upstairs?
no, but someone asked me about the live stream, so hopefully you're keeping it going because like I've had a few complaints about the live stream that the people aren't seeing it, so I don't know. I don't know what you're doing down here, right? I just know that
It's perfectly fine. Remember, when we're live and they're watching the archive, they got to refresh the page. It works perfectly fine.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. It's not like Occupy Toronto that they're watching the archives or the offline content reel and we go live and it snaps on. No, when you stream, you have to refresh the page. It's stupid, but that's the techie. And depending on what they're watching on, if they're watching on a smartphone,
So can you give me the live stream address? Just don't tell me. Write it down or something because I'm gonna forget.
You already know it. Kathy
No, I
knows
don't.
it. They all know it. They all know it. Don't,
Okay, but
it's
the
fine.
Vancouver
It's fine.
people don't.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So if you can give it to me.
Carrie has it. Carrie has it. Sigrid has it.
Okay, I don't know why you just can't write it down so I can give it to the people of Vancouver.
Because I'm smoking in one hand and I got the camera in the other. I'll text it to you. Devine, we need pen and paper. We got satellite. I'll text it to you.
All right.
Just like trying to find like the space in which like there's something like that.
Adabu, want to say something to the world?
Oh, what do I have to say? Yeah, we're still here. We're still doing things together, trying to build community, trying to keep it strong, keeping that solidarity between all types of people, Black Lives Matter and Indigenous folks still working together. The rally was beautiful. I missed half of it, but the speakers were amazing, the songs were amazing, and we're just prepping here now, trying to get ready for a little bit of rain that's supposed to be coming in. So we got a crew together and covered everything up real fast. Did that in probably 20 minutes. Got everything under control.
All hands on deck. Back the hatches.
We got this. Cops thought we were taking down camp, but we are not taking down camp. So we're still here, setting up more camp, in fact. So
New tactics require new tactics.
Yeah. You just gotta be resilient. You just gotta go with the flow. Whatever's given to us, we just take it and we go with it, right? So
The government, like most things, they think they got time and money on their hands. But you know what we got? We got people power.
Yes, we do.
And when
People
people
power.
wake up, we could topple any empire. Look at the Roman Empire.
Yeah. The power of the people is strong, man. It's the strongest shit out there. So.
Look at the Nazis, what we did.
But sending love out to Ottawa Piscat, sending love to all Indigenous communities who are struggling with this stuff, sending love to all people who are struggling with colonization and being taken off their land and having everything that they own stolen from them. The struggle still continues from the very beginning of time. That struggle has always been present, and it's important to remember that when these things are happening, that this isn't just a present time moment of action. People have been acting since the beginning of time, and they will continue to act until they reach liberation and freedom and equity for all people, right? So that's what this is really about. That's why we're all here showing solidarity, because the lives of those children in Ottawa Piscat is so incredibly important, and the lives of all people who are suffering from the terrorism that is put upon us from these colonizers is an incredibly important issue that people need to really be standing strong. So that's what we're doing.
And I just want to let the world know that Adabu is also Toronto's newest live streamer.
Yes,
we did a little live stream
in training.
I'm training Adabu. She's an amazing person, and she's going to be an amazing live streamer.
Yeah.
Coming soon to a web browser near you.
Stay featured.
To a web browser near you.
And now our feature presentation. Okay. What else needs to be done? I don't know.
It's the walking billboard.
Yeah.
You know why? Because
I sucks.
That's right.
I went out, you know. Our neck sucks. Our neck sucks. Our neck still sucks.
Yeah, really? Wow.
Yep. Our neck is always going to suck.
But when is it not gonna suck?
When it doesn't exist anymore.
Yes! Indian and Northern Affairs Canada, it administers the Racist Indian Act, and the whole mechanism of colonialism is entrenched in INAC.
INAC sucks.
Is it still?
Yep. INAC still sucks.
Okay, I want to check. Does it?
Yeah.
Really? Still?
It'll probably suck like 100 times worse once it rains.
Oh, that's right. The low pressure.
Actually, once it rains, I might go occupy that building over there.
The Weston Center. Sir Weston of the Canadian Westons. Knighted.
Once it rains, I'll go occupy another building for us.
We should go occupy whoever does the catering for the city hall.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'll go there.
What?
Well, it's
You turn.
City Hall gets catering like every day. They spend all this thousands of dollars on food. We should just go. It's ridiculous. These people are hungry and stuff all the time, and then the people who are in charge of the money are spending thousands and thousands of dollars. That doesn't matter. Jengar, how you been today?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I hear we're gonna have some.
Yar.
My hand, and I knew my boobs were coming, and I knew this was the end. All I knew this was the end.
That was the world just heard that. On 5 continents. On 5 continents. The whole world's watching.
Well, there it is. The beginning of the end.
You're gonna get a call any moment. Occupy INAC. Batten down the hatches, folks. Gary, I need to sit down. So final words to you, bro.
What?
Final words to you of this beautiful flash mob. While you're...
What can you say, Rick? Solidarity, man. That's what it's about, man.
You know what I want to hear? The turning point at the 3.5-hour mark when she walked away. What did we start chanting?
She walked away, we stay. She walked away, we stay.
And that
we've stayed since then.
Day 6 today.
Day 6. What is the hour count now?
We're at about 100, almost 132 hours. We never intended to, but of the regional director for all of Ontario at the INAC office.
Right. You know, if she wouldn't have walked away, we wouldn't be here. You know? Like, right? we wouldn't have, done what we did if she hadn't walked away, right?
And what all we wanted was a dialogue.
And yeah, no, all we wanted was a statement, right? Make your statement, come here, come in peace, make your statement and walk out, right? That's what the plan was, Stan.
Did you lucky you? How did you get here?
But she walked away, we stay. Wow, man. So, that's the way it goes, right? So now, because she did what she did, right? Well, it's not she, it's just whatever, but but now what is it, 6 days you said?
Day 6.
Day 6, exactly.
At midnight it'll be day 7.
Now you got all this happening across the country. There's INAC offices that are closed now, like right across the country, right across Turtle Island. And Vancouver's INAC office is taken, Kenora is taken, Winnipeg is taken, and of course Toronto, INAC.
And Kenora.
So, like you said, it wasn't us that did it.
Guess what? Guess what? Devine just said he got Winnipeg contacted him, Vancouver contacted him. They want me to train him to live stream. They want to live stream from it.
The power of live stream.
Winnipeg.
Boss, the power of live stream.
Vancouver.
Boss. Yeah, our own media, our own, our
people's media.
Yeah, exactly. It's the people's media. That way you get more control in the stuff that you want to say, right? And who's the best? Who's the best, Shanger? Who's the best?
I'm a humble guy.
Shanger's the best. So, anyways, yeah, no, like I said, quite a bit of that happened. Shanger, you caught it, you got it. So we have it, right?
I looked at the archive. You know how long it took us to occupy when we first got there?
No.
4.8 seconds from the elevator to the doors.
Right.
Boom.
Yeah.
4.8 seconds. That's how easy it is, folks.
Remember how that played out? Like, when we were walking in and all that, we were all walking. We just walked right by the security guards, like as if we're going upstairs. Well, we weren't going upstairs, but there's a bunch of us, right? And security guards are just standing there, watching us, right? Wondering what was going on. But we walked up, we made our presentation. She walked away, we stayed, So, but that's how it plays out, right? Now we're here today having a rally, 6 days later, right? And the story just gets bigger and bigger and bigger, So, the only reason it gets bigger and bigger and bigger is because there's a lot that has happened. Like it's genocide, crime against humanity, right? The suicides, the third world conditions, the boil and water advisories, the system that's in place is killing our people, man. Meanwhile, they get to live like,
high on the hog.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's so typical of what they do here, right? But whatever comes around goes around. That's a real belief within our people, eh? The prophecies of the 8th generation and standing up and other prophecies that are starting to come alive. Just keep that in mind while we're doing all this, because it's happening, man. And the energy that goes with it, and the excitement that goes with it, it's all here, man. That's when you know you're on a true movement. That's when you know that when you got people all riled up and ready to go, you're on the right track. So anyways, I smell something good. Talk to you later. Be back.
Zeus.
Yar, folks. I'm gonna end this very shortly. D. Shanger, your live streamer. This is the first time I spoke at a rally. I'm always live streaming up to 5,500 live streams. So Occupy Vancouver, I was INAC, and Occupy Winnipeg, INAC. Yes, be expecting my call tonight. I've been here since the beginning, documenting everything. When we took it at 10:30 a.m. last Wednesday to past midnight, solid, except every 2 hours saving for 5 seconds, we got it all. If you go back to number one, it took us 4.8 seconds to take it. And we didn't intend to take it. The fact that it's gotten bigger than all of us, we never thought it would beat us. Occupy point. And but man, the human rights abuses by the federal government in that building, shutting off the air, with no shitting for 3 fucking days, I kid you not, pissing in buckets, you know, lockdown situations, we couldn't go out, and I'm a smoker. Thank you for all the patches that everyone sent. I'm like Krusty the Clown. I had patches everywhere, the nicotine patches, you know. Here 24/7 as always to the end. By Toronto in the house. And thank you everyone for restreaming us. Thank you Global Occupy Wall Street's live stream mothership, Global Rev, for restreaming us. Thank you Rise PDX and MSN Check on YouTube for restreaming us. Thank you Untold Carlisle and the gang at Gone Channels, Global Occupy News. Thank you to everybody else that's been restreaming us. Thank you Vice News. Sorry, Vice. Remember, Vice is Canadian. Vice News is American. They have nothing to do with each other. And Vice Canadian. Vice is amazing. They also live stream tonight, for the record, right? And on their, if you check out Vice, their channels at YouTube. Facebook Live. It's hard to say. Facebook Live. Come on, give me a break. Anyways, so I haven't been able to follow the live chat because there's a lot to do and stuff. And I'm here 24/7. I'm not live streaming 24/7, but I'm here 24/7, picking up the vibe. Just so you know, and I'll just say this, and that's it, because you understand secrecy here. They're changing their tactics now. The federales, the federal government, you know, with the occupiers, us on the 8th floor. So we're changing our tactics. Expect us. Thank you, Anonymous, on the live chat. Thank you, everybody on the live chat. You know, Yar. And I'm Icelandic. And who's kicking ass in the Panama Papers? The Pirate Party is #1 in the polls. Yar! Periguita. You know? Asta. Helgi. Yar. The only 3 elected Pirate Party members on the planet are in Iceland. And they're #1 in the polls at 43%, as 2 weeks ago, the polls. They're riding high. The #2 is at 21. And we need an election, and we need the Pirate Party in. And they're all about transparency. They're all about direct democracy. Now, direct democracy, most people don't understand. And it's those two and a whole host of other things. But transparency and direct democracy is the platform of the Pirate Party, and especially so in Iceland, who has the chance of forming the new government once the election's called. And I'm going to help my friend Birgitta and the Pirate Party live stream that whole election campaign. But transparency, watch your back, and direct democracy. The way direct democracy will work in Iceland is, okay, there's 63 members of parliament in Iceland. There's only 63 seats. Any one of those could introduce a bill into law. It's debated upon and discussed. But in terms of the final vote of whether that law passes, the people vote on it. Now, the mechanism of how the people vote on it whether a referendum, whether online, whether a combination of this, well, that's to be discovered. That's what the Pirate Party will introduce. They're all about copyright reform, no censorship, internet freedoms. It's already got the best freedom of speech legislation on the planet. IMMI, IMMI.is. IMMI.is. Top level domain for Iceland is IS, because Iceland in Icelandic is Island. You would read it, it's spelled island. The word island came from Iceland, which was formed by Norwegian tax evaders in 874 AD, and there were 90% of them were Norwegian tax evaders who refused to pay taxes to the king and to the Pope in Rome. And you know what? Ericsson, he had discovered it a few decades before on behalf of the King of Norway and named it Iceland as a cool name. So in 874, they said, F you King, F you Pope in Rome. We're going to Iceland, and they started forming and landing on those shores, and there was no, Iceland's the only country on earth that could say there was no native indigenous population when they landed on those shores. It's at the middle of the North Atlantic. It's at the Arctic Circle, and there was no native indigenous. They're the only ones. And they have the world's oldest parliament since 930 AD. And parliament in Iceland, you will love it, phonetically pronounced the All-Thing. The All-Thing. It's not spelled that way, but it's phonetically pronounced the All-Thing.
I'll guard your world!
That was an armored truck. That was an armored truck. Iceland. Donna, darling. How you doing, sister? Donna Tracy Armstrong. Occupy. Fuzz it. Anonymous. My 2 cents. I'm just reading from the live chat. Pair of flowers. Mr. Orbit. Lots of anonymous tonight. Up Empower Humans. Beaches 99. Shout out to Kievo. Shout out to all those who wrote on the live chat. Yeah, I know, but I have to put it close. I'm gonna let it smoke because for the mic and the wind, I have to put it close. Oh yeah. Yar! Hey! Finally you got on! D! So you finally got on. Because you are anonymous. Expect us everywhere. See? So you finally got on. Yoo-hoo! Persistence. Alrighty, folks, I'm gonna call it a night. And yar yar and yar and yar. Ciao, folks.
Almost been like